Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brando free to play, back on my free to play account, and today is a very special day for me because this is a massive milestone that I have finally reached on my account. And if you guys can see, consecutive logins, 1,000. Wow, it's been a very long time. 1,000 days that I have at least logged into the game once. Now, that's not 1,000 days of me playing all day. God, no. I would not have a job if I did that. This is 1,000 days of me logging in, hunting monsters, doing events, participating, helping the guild, just be fun, essentially, right? This game is fun. I find it fun. It's fun for me, personally, right? There are other games that have come close to taking me away, but at the end, I've been coming back towards mobile. There's, as much as I complain about them not releasing anything for free-to-play players, the game is way more balanced than other games that I've played, right? In this game, free-to-play players can make solo traps and annoy pay-to-play players. Money doesn't mean everything in this game. Money means a lot, don't get me wrong, but free-to-play players can make traps, they can protect themselves, they can go out and attack people that are within their range. So with that said, I want to give a big thank you to all of you who are watching. I want to thank you guys. I really do. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for continuing supporting the channel. Just thank you. I also want to give a massive thank you to Cause and Effect. I have been with this guild since its inception, pretty much. The day that it was created, I joined. Pretty much everybody who I have played with, I want to thank you. Everybody from way back in Kingdom 4. Which is where I started. Way back in Kingdom 4 with White Knights 1, back when Hirsch was a leader. And at that time we had Hirsch, we had Avatrex, we had VNN, we had Malchik. There were a lot of people. We had BFK or BKF. It's one. He was a YouTuber. He stopped making videos to take care of his son. And it makes sense, it's fine. But there were a lot of people that I started this game with. Some of them are still here, like Avatrex. I'm pretty sure there are many names that I'm just forgetting about. But I want to thank all of them for making this game fun. Because this game, by itself, gets pretty stale pretty quickly. What makes it fun is the people you are with. And that is why I am really thanking Cause and Effect. All of the members that I have been a part of, all of the guilds I have been a part of. I've been a part of White Knights 1, a guild called D4S. I've been a part of BRR. I've been a part of a guild called AD. I've been a part of a lot of guilds. One guild, BS. And then after that, Cause and Effect. And that is pretty much where we have stayed. Alright. So I want to thank all of you. Now, on to the account overview. We got all the kind of the fluff out of the way, if you can say that. Let's go to the Might rankings because I want to do something. This is something that a lot of people tell me. You're not a free-to-play player because you can gift. Okay. First things first. Where is gifting? I don't see it. I see send message, I see block, I see send resources, I see reinforce, I see send garrison. I do not see gift. There is no gifting icon. Okay? It's not there. Second thing, I want to go ahead and just show you guys. I have the first purchase bonus. Okay? Have not purchased anything. And a lot of people always tell me, show me that 99-cent big guy pack. I want to see that you still have it. And guess what? It's still there. So, yeah. Now, on to the real account overview. Now that I got the typical troll comments out of the way saying that I'm not a free-to-play player, let's get into familiars. Familiars is something that a lot of people have been telling me to work on. Brando, you need to do it. You need to do it. It's really helpful, really beneficial. And yes, I agree, they are. But at that time, I didn't really see too much of a use for them. Now I kind of do, so I started working on them. Alright, I do have a handful of familiars already. I have unlocked pack 3. Maybe I'll work on pack 4 after I do research to max out my treasure trove, which is what I'm going to talk about next. My treasure trove, currently I get a payout of about 50,000 gems, which I know I can get about another 20,000 if I complete the research. So that's something that I'm going to be working on next. And I'm going to get that in 5 days, so yay me. Now, as you guys know, I am a T4 player. I'm a free-to-play T4 player. So that means I need to have all these 3 special buildings maxed out and Academy 25. So that is no big secret. I do have a lot of mines because I am an ore hyper farm. As you guys can tell by the amount of ore that I have on me, which I need to send to the bank after this video. Almost all of them are 25. One of them is 24 still, right? Currently, without any talent or any gear that helps increase my ore production, I can produce 1.8 million an hour. So that's a lot. I can send at least 5 full marches a day to the bank. So that's a lot of ore that I can produce. Currently I have 1 barrack, 1 vault, one hospital, and the rest of these are manors. I have 6 of them at level 25. The rest of them are between level 21 and 22. Because, as you guys may or may not know, I am trying to work on a free-to-play rally trap. And rally trapping needs a lot, and I mean a lot of troops. I am going for a lot of troops. I will tell you guys how many I have. I won't tell you how many I have of each. I'll just give you the overall number. You'll see that in a little bit. Right? Now, the main reason why I didn't go all level 25 manors is because I'm cheap. I don't want to spend the resources or the speed ups on buildings that I'm just going to tear down. I wanted to spend those resources and speed ups on the actual troops. So I made the decision to spend a little bit more, gems on building troops instead of saving some of those gems, but using them to make the manors and stuff like that. It probably cost me more at the end of the day, but I don't care. All right. So with that, let me go ahead and go into my castle. As you guys can see, at this time of recording, I can make, I've already made 9,145,906 troops. That's a lot of troops, but I am only a little bit past halfway. At the end of my troop building, I estimate I'm gonna be close to maybe a little bit over 16 million troops. And yes, it is a lot of troops, but I am a free-to-play player, and my gear is not as good as other pay-to-play players. So I want to ensure that the troops complement my gear set, and if I need to make more, then I need to make more. But for now, 16 million is around the amount of troops that I think I am going to stick with. Now, as you guys can see down here, I have it tells you how much food I have in bags, which is actually really cool. I have 154 million in bags. Stone, I have 143 million. Wood, I have 220 million. Ore, I have 569 because I'm an ore hyper and I rarely open my ore bags. Gold, I only have 56, which sucks, but it's okay. I can live with it. Let's go ahead and get some of the boring things out of the way. Mainly research. Obviously, if you guys are not aware, I am a T4 player. Big secret, right? So I need the economy maxed out, except for gem harvesting. You don't need that at all. You just need weight training and resource harvesting to 10. Because you need those to 10 to do your army research to get to 10. If you guys didn't know that, your army attack. If you didn't, well, now you know. You need it. Okay, it's a requirement. Defense, unless you are trying to make a wall trap, which are pretty successful, right? You need to max this out. If not, you don't really need to do it. I did it because I needed to bring up my might a little bit, so that's why I did it. Military, maxed out. All of it, all the troops unlocked. Monster hunting, this is also maxed out because I wanted to hunt level 5 monsters. Upgrade defense, again, this is not really required for a regular account. If you want to be a wall trap, this would be pretty helpful. Okay. Upgrade military, now this is something that I have worked on quite a bit. Mainly the training speed, the barrack expansion, I did do the bigger army, field triage, quick maneuver. Those are things that I've done because I just wanted to get things done a little bit faster, build more troops, move around just a little bit faster whenever I send troops out. I would have definitely loved to have maxed out these researches, right? So I could save 30% on resources when I made my T4. But the cost of that versus the cost of making the T4, it just didn't really add up to me. So I decided not to max these out before I did my troop push. Army leadership, working on this a little bit. Definitely did the training speed because I was trying to build troops, so needed as much training speed as I could get. Currently working on bigger infirmaries. I want to max that out next. Then I can max out my max deposit, which is something that I'm also working on. Keeping going here. Pretty self-explanatory, right? I do have my shelter expansion up to 50,000. I maxed that out, right? Nothing else really. And then I'm also going to need to max this out. So with all this research, I think at the end of the day, my total shelter capacity is 295,000 troops, which was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, that's a pretty good amount. Familiars, haven't really done super duper much with familiars. I have unlocked pack 3, right? So, just getting some of these researches done does take some time, a little bit of time, but it does take time. Sigils, haven't touched it. Wonder Battle, have not touched it either. I have no plans to, so that's that. Let's go ahead and take a look at my heroes. Now, I do have 4 8, 12, 16, 17, 19 gold heroes. I am missing one gold hero, which is Death Knight. He is still blue. At this time, I don't see a reason to get him to gold, aside from just completing the whole set of free-to-play heroes. What I'm actually working on at the moment is getting these items, like the Dragon Blade, getting these, right? Completing that. That's what I'm working on. That way, all of my existing gold heroes can either do more damage in Coliseum or monster hunting and just be overall better. That's what I'm working on. Songstress of the Sea Metal. This is something that I always have to kind of explain to people whenever they see that I have it. About 2 years ago, IGG had an event similar to like the Phantom Knights, the Huey Hops events and stuff like that, where there was a monster a world monster that came out, and if you attacked it or killed it or something like that, you had a very small chance of getting one medal. It was either Songstress or Lore Weaver, and there was another one that I just blanked out the name. Some of the army attack heroes, right? That you could get. You know, you can get 1 medal, 5 medal, 10 medals for free. Essentially, all you had to do was participate in the event, and you can get some of these medals. Now, fortunately or unfortunately for me, I only got 1 Songstress of the Sea medal. It would be pretty difficult for me to explain how I have a Songstress of the Sea, unlocked if I'm a free-to-play player. So luckily I only got 1 and I can explain it. So that's how I have it. Yay me. I do also have 1 Chaos Dragon medal. Now this Chaos Dragon I find absolutely no use for, so I really don't try to level it up. Usables, I have a buttload, and yes, you can sell these for a little bit of gold, right? But it's still gold. I am still hopeful and optimistic that IGG will one day release a free-to-play hero that is worthwhile, right? Because, and then I'll just use all this food and get it up to 60 really fast. Shards, I have a whole bunch of stuff. Blueprints, don't have any medals. In all reality, I could get rid of my Songstress of the Sea medal for some gold, but nah, I'm not going to do that. Trophies, yeah. So those are my heroes. Let me see. What am I missing? Let's look at what's in my bag. Alright. So, here we go. I have a buttload of VIP stuff. Now, a lot of people were like, Brando, how'd you get to VIP 15 so fast? Well, I mean, this stuff adds up. It really does. It adds up. I do have a lot of random relocators. I have 34 regular relocators, bunch of name changers. I only have 1 talent reset left. War tones, pickaxes, steel cuffs, and soul crystals. I have them. I have way too many of them. I don't know why I keep on getting them. I don't need them anymore. Stop it. Quest scrolls and guild quest scrolls. I have a buttload. One of these days I'm gonna get rid of them. I don't know if you guys, maybe I should do it on like a live stream or something like that, and just let you guys be bored with me when I open these up. I have 2 revival fruits, which I really never use. And look at all this shit. I can't use this. Bookmark's full, so why do I keep on getting some of these? Ugh. It frustrates me. Energy, I'm running a little bit low on energy, but that's fine. I can live with that. Experience, don't need that anymore. I do have 6 migration scrolls. I do have some emote stamps from events. Holy stars, again, from events. Anima, archaic tomes from events. Resources, You guys already saw how many I have total in bags. So, I mean, this is kind of no secret. Yay, resources. Speed ups. Speed ups I have quite a bit of. Well, not quite a bit. I have a decent amount of speed ups, right? I have gone through a buttload of speed ups, making T4, T3, T2, and Tier 1 troops, right? And I still need more, right? I am running, actually I think I'm running a little low on 15s and 10s. Used up almost all of my 8 hours. I'm gonna be using up all of my 3 hours and 1 hours. So yeah, eventually there'll be a point in time where I will be out of those speed ups. Research speed ups, I have I have days and days of research speed ups, like ridiculous amounts. Combat shields, I have, look at that, 162 24-hour shields. That is a lot. That is a lot. Oh yes. Anti-scouts, I have anti-scouts for at least a year. I have 750% army attack boost, which is awesome. That is awesome to have. I don't have a 50% army size boost, but I don't plan on getting one of those anytime soon. Chests, oh, I got 2 of these, nice. And that's pretty much it. Guild coins, let me look at how many guild coins I currently have. I currently have 6 million guild coins. That is not bad. Let's take a look at my gear. A lot of people always have questions about my gear sets. So here it is. Now, for anybody who's watching my video and wants to one day join Cause and Effect, take a look at my attack stats. If your attack stats are worse than this in your gear, you will probably get a no from me, right? Because I'm a free-to-play player. Keep that in mind. A large majority of Cause and Effect is pay-to-play. Okay, they pay money and get better gear, better jewels. If your gear is worse than mine, that is not a good thing. You should fix your gear and then apply. Just some food for thought. I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm saying I am the worst. And that anybody else who joins should be better. Hope that makes sense. Alright. Now, that said, I do have some gold jewels. I have 3 in my Frostwing, and I have 1 in my Firewall chestplate. The rest of these are purple. Purple, purple, purple. Yep, there it is, purple. I don't know, purple. Purple sounds funny to say. I don't know, I'm weird. So yeah, that is my gear set. I do have monster gear, and as always, there are gonna be people saying, Brando, how do you have monster gear? So I have to explain this all the fucking time. I have monster gear because of Guildfest rewards. Guildfest is the place where anybody, pay to play, free to play, can get some Slayer chests, which have monster hunting gear materials. So that is how I have it. So hopefully you guys learned a little something. And I have my research set. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at my overall account. I have, at this present time of recording, 359 million might. I have 141 million kills, which is not bad. I've attacked 2,662 times, or been victorious that many times. You can see my failed attacks, my successful defenses, my failed defensive, they're kind of even. My win rate is at 90%. You guys can see all this stuff here. I've lost 8.6 million troops. I've had to heal 17 million troops. And no, I am not a trap yet. So those healed troops were T3 and T4. So yeah, that sucked. my might destroyed, enemy might destroyed, is a little low. Because if you guys are not aware, when you solo attack somebody, and all they have is wounded troops, your enemy's might destroyed doesn't go up. It's only dead troops. But if you join rallies, the might destroyed in the rally gets automatically applied to your might destroyed here, regardless of how many troops are actually sent. Yeah, people, I'm pretty sure there are some people who just send like 1 or 2 troops and just inflate their might destroyed just to make them look better than they really are. But nobody in CAE does that. I know other people have. So, yeah. So, let's go to my might distribution. I currently have 175 million troop might. That is a lot. That is a lot of might. Traps, less than 500,000. Buildings, 10 million. Quests, 16 million. Research is at 130 million. Now let's call it 131. I'm really close to it. Let's round it up. Player level, I'm at 5.7. That has not changed in a very long time. Hero armies, I am at 19 million. Familiars, 270,000. Leader, I've captured 722 leaders, executed 285 of them. That number probably has not gone up for a very long time, because I can't really execute anybody right now, because I would get rallied while I sleep and it would just not end up very well. Resources sent, again, pretty self-explanatory. You know, nothing overly impressive. Okay. Let's take a look. Oops, wrong one. Well, talents, actually. Yeah, people want to see what my war talents look like. So if you guys want to slow down the video, you know, put it to like half speed and hear me talk like that and stuff like that. I don't know. I probably sound funny at half speed. This is the talents that I use. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's go ahead and skip over all this stuff because this is kind of default stuff. Let's go ahead and look at my troop sets. So if you guys were wondering, with my gear set and my talents, I have infantry attack is a total of 353%. Ranged attack is a total of 359. Cavalry's 332. That is pretty decent for a mixed set, especially for a free-to-play player. I've seen some pay-to-play players that don't have this in a mixed set. Again, it goes back to my comment about my gear. If your stats don't meet my stats, you're going to get a no from me, because I should be the worst in this guild. Army stats, you know, army attack will probably go down a little bit as I start building or tearing down some manors for infirmaries, but not that much. Army defense is not going to really change. It's at 156. Army max HP, that is going to go up once I start rebuilding infirmaries. It's going to go up quite a bit. And then everything else here kind of is like meh, right? Nothing super duper impressive. Here it is, max shelter capacity boost. So I have 85,000 on top of the regular shelter capacity. Monster hunting boost. This is base default level 5 monster hunting research. If you guys were wondering what that looks like, here it is. Familiars, you guys can see my familiar stuff here, and other, there it is. Let me think. Am I missing anything? What am I missing? I went through. Did I go through hero things? I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. So I did heroes. I talked about research. I talked about my buildings. I talked about pretty much everything on the account. If there is something that I might have missed, let me know in the comments below. But I think I covered everything in this 1000 days later account overview. So with that said, I want to thank each and every one of you for watching the video, for liking the video, for writing a comment. If you are still watching, I want you to say hashtag 1000 days. That's right, hashtag 1000 days. That way, I will know that you've watched the entirety of the video, and I will definitely love that comment because it shows that you guys really like watching my stuff. So, until next time, guys, see ya.